Hello everybody and welcome to another Manchester United watch along, and today we've got deja vu, it feels like, hey? Manchester United versus Crystal Palace, this time in the Premier League, and we're not competing to get into the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. We're competing for 3 points in the biggest league in the world. So hopefully we're going to see a positive display from Manchester United like we saw midweek. And it's crucial that we get the 3 points. Edge closer to Arsenal, edge closer to City, Liverpool, Tottenham, all of them. We will, I believe, move within 2 points of Arsenal with 3 points today. So absolutely crucial that we get the win today. And then we're all going to be Tottenham Hotspur fans later this afternoon as they take on Liverpool. But let's focus on this game first, and then we'll see how Spurs and Liverpool get on. So that'll be interesting. Team, let me just quickly get through. Okay, so Jeff says, hey Josh, big 3 points for United today. Prediction 4-0. Jeff's gone big and he's gone heavy. I mean, we'll get to the lineups in a second, but 4-0 is a bold prediction after going 3-0 with a very comfortable display. I think that's very, very confident, but I really like it. I absolutely really like it. Chubby Chicken says, prediction everyone. Get your prediction as well, Chubby Chicken, in the chat. I will get to my prediction close to kickoff. But yeah, that is Jeff, and Chubby Chicken says 4-1 to Manchester United. So yeah, let's hope that is the case. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's just go through the lineup here. So if we go to the second screen, let's just go to the second screen here, and I also need to switch on my camera. Okay, so as you can see on your right-hand side, we have got Onana. We'll start there with Onana, Lindelof, and Varane, and Amrabat and Delors. So Amrabat getting another start on the left-hand side. Lindelof and Varane, our best centre-back and a steady centre-back at the back. No Evans or Maguire, which is good. Delors, hopefully he can be feeding a lot of balls into Højlund. This is where it gets interesting. Casemiro and Bruno and Mason Mount are back together. Now, we know that we've seen Mason Mount done so much better recently in the last game that he came back. I'm hoping that we'll see more of the same because he didn't start the season so well. And that duo hasn't really worked. We're going to have to make sure that these midfield three, we've seen when this midfield three plays, Bruno and Mount play too high, and that leaves Casemiro isolated, and we don't pick up the midfield runners. And that's the goals that we've conceded the most, as you saw against Brighton and stuff. So Mason Mount and Bruno are going to have to work hard to watch the midfield runs. And then Pellistri back on the right hand side, getting a good run of games, which I'm very happy about. Rashford and Højlund, with Højlund leading the line. I need to make sure that I'm hoping that Rashford will get back to scoring form, but I want to see a Garnacho cameo as well. I desperately need to see that, and then Højlund hopefully get another goal under his belt. So we'll see how that goes. Who scored against Burnley? It was Bruno. So Højlund's still yet to pick up his first Premier League goal. So hopefully he can do that in today's game. But now let's go back to let's go back to this screen. So yeah, that is the lineup. Palace, unlike their Carabao Cup, unlike our Carabao Cup tie, have gone strong. So this is where you see most of the changes. In the back line is where you see most of the changes. So you see Sam Johnson, obviously, who played most of the minutes for Crystal Palace. Mark Guehi, who came on as a substitute. Anderson, who's probably one of their best players. Ward, or I don't know, I think his name is James Ward, but I'm not sure. Joel Ward, sorry. And then Tyrell Mitchell as their back line. Will Hughes and Decore in that midfield pivot, which is quite decent. Eze, who's going to 100% be their target man and their person that they're going to go to most of the time. He's going to be a handful for Delors to take care of. But Schlupp just behind their striker, Ayew on the right, and instead of seeing Edouard up front, they have gone with what's his name now? Mateta, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Now, I could jinx this and he could score like a hat trick in today's game, but from what I saw from him in midweek, he is pretty trash. So I'm happy with the fact that they've gone with him up front, and we'll just see how we get on. In terms of United's bench, I mean, Antony, Martial, Donny van de Beek, Hannibal, and Garnacho are probably our biggest fire forces to come off the bench. Scott McTominay could help us with some solidity in midfield if tired legs do happen. Christian Eriksen for more creativity if we need it. But I don't think any other player on that bench should come on. And Crystal Palace's bench looks quite weak, so I don't think anything to worry about there, apart from maybe Saki, which he could be a danger, but he is quite young as well. So that is how it's looking, and I'm just excited. I'm really hoping that we see a positive display. As we saw against Crystal Palace in midweek, we saw that our target plan was to go out to... It started as mainly going on the right-hand side, then we changed to playing on the left, and then switching the ball over to Palestra on the right. And that really worked. And we stuck with that gameplay in the entire game. But a lot of people are thinking that it's going to change with Rashford and Bruno coming into the team. Now, I think that Rashford and Bruno coming to the team is a positive thing. But we need to make Rashford... One thing that's going to be an important game for him. We need to make sure that he is actually looking for outfield passes like Garnacho was doing. And we saw Garnacho wasn't being as forward as he normally is, but he's been a lot more creative. We need to see creativity from Rashford and feeding the balls into Højlund. Palistri, I'm positive that he will put in some passes for Højlund, but mainly Bruno coming in. As much as we love Hannibal, Bruno provides physicality that Hannibal doesn't. He provides experience that Hannibal doesn't. And overall, I think he's much more capable of producing an assist for Højlund and giving... he's probably our best chance, our best bet of providing Højlund with assists. And then Mason Mount, I'm so curious to see how he plays today, because I wonder if we're going to get Mason Mount that played against Wolves and Tottenham, or whether we're going to get Mason Mount who played against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. If we get Mason Mount who played against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, we are in for a special treat, and I do think United will batter Crystal Palace today. Getting on to the prediction, I think that if it does go well today, I think I'm gonna go 2-0, simply because I think United's starting 11 has improved a little bit from midweek. However, Crystal Palace's back four and their attack has drastically improved. So I don't think it'll, as much as I do expect a clean sheet, but I expect a little bit less goals. But I'm hoping for 4-0, which is what Jeff has gone for, and hopefully that is the case. But we'll see. Let's see some thoughts before kickoff. We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff here. United better win now. I've been way too loud on the humbling of... let's talk about that. Aston Villa defeated Brighton 6-1. 6-1. De Zerbi in the mud. It's crazy. No, it's an... I mean, I'm just saying that since Brighton have beaten us, they have gone 3 out of 3 games losing. I mean, it's three losses out of 3 games. It's beautiful to watch as a United fan, because as much as I rate what Brighton do, they have made my life as a United fan a complete misery. So we're gonna have to see how that gets on. But yeah, we don't have to dwell too much on Brighton. I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. And that is pretty much what it's looking like, really. Chubby Chicken says, don't think the midfield is going to be balanced. Honestly, I would have played Lindelof at left back and then Johnny Evans and move Amrabat into midfield. I do also agree with you that I would have liked to see Amrabat in midfield. However, I do think this is the most balanced we're going to get, because I think playing Amrabat on the left allows versatility, so we can play our best centre-back compared to playing Johnny Evans at the back. So I'm personally happy about that. I'm skeptical of what the Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro midfield is going to look like. However, I'm very excited because I do want that to work out and be our midfield 3 going forward. It's whether they'll be able to work together, which they haven't so far at the start of the season. But hopefully, with a little bit more playing time under their belt together, that they will gel together. Seth says Aston Villa 6-1 Brighton. That was shocking. It was a crazy match, absolutely crazy match. Aston Villa looked like the real deal this season. Paul says, what's starting lineup for today? We can actually switch to that because we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff. The players are coming out here. So, let's get through here and let's switch on the camera because that is important. And there we go. So, this is the lineup, Paul. We've got Onana in goal. We've got Lindelof and Varane partnering at the back. Amrabat back on the left at left back with Reguilon obviously still out. Delo on the right hand side. We've got Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro and as another midfield trio. So we'll see how they get on again. But hopefully Mount's new form will be will help that midfield trio. And then Rashford back on the left, Garnacho back to the bench. And then Pellistri and Højlund up front, obviously. So we're going to... one thing that I really want to see in today's game is a lot of chances for Højlund because we saw one chance for Martial and he scored. So I want to see if... Imagine what we can do when we give our strikers a good amount of chances. I think we score a good amount of goals there. Happy with that team. Big game for Mount in that midfield three. Absolutely. I just want to see what people are saying on Twitter. Nothing much at the moment. Players are coming out. Rashford with a little bit... His hair looks a little bit different. I don't know if you guys have noticed there. But yeah. Yeah, that is how we look. So... yeah, I'm just really excited for this game, right? I'm really, really excited. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. Players out. They just lining up here, and then we'll get to kick off. Oh my goodness! Today is going to be. I've gone for a. Paul, get your predictions in the chat. I've gone for a 2-0 win with United. However, I could see this going differently, but I want to be positive with United. And it's positive around United right now. 2 wins in 2 games, and 2 wins in our last 2 games. I'm very happy with that. And 3 points here can be very crucial. And we can go on a run of games because, as we see, let's just look here. So, in United's first opening games, Wolves should have been a win. We got the win. Tottenham should have been a win. We lost that. So that's 3 points already dropped. Nottingham Forest should have been a win. We got the win. Very narrow. Arsenal, tough game to be fair. It was a 50-50. Arsenal went and won that. It's not gonna be a thing that loses top 4. It is gonna be the thing in a potential title race. However, we've seen with United this season that title race might be out of the question, but we'll see. And then Brighton should have been a win. We went and lost that. Bayern should have been a loss, to be fair, and we did get the loss. However, we probably will still make it out of the group. Burnley, narrow win, but we got the 3 points. That's what's important. We're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Now is where United need to rack up the points with confidence. Now, Crystal Palace, we need to go and beat Crystal Palace with confidence, get our goal difference out of the negatives, and get up to 12 points, and get to, I believe we will move up to 7th place, just behind Arsenal. So we need to get up to 12 points. We need to go and beat Galatasaray in the Champions League. We need to go and beat Brentford. We need to go and beat Sheffield United, and we need to go and batter them. That's what we need to do. We need to do what Newcastle did. Then we need to go beat Copenhagen. You see how many people we are trying to beat here. Then we need to go to Man City. That is going to be a Manchester derby. You never know what can happen, especially at Old Trafford. Newcastle, we'll see how that gets on. But Fulham, Luton, Everton, and then Newcastle, and then we get a little bit of a tough round of games. But you see, this is where we can really rack up the points for United. This is where this is going to be crucial. Manchester United midfield sword. Don't know what you mean by that, Seth. And Rashford won't pass the ball to anybody, and that would be the problem. We're going to see how that gets on. I did say that Rashford's going to have a big game today, and he's going to have to. Let me just quickly see this. If I do that, okay, just give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna reset the clock at when it gets there. Come on, boys. Anana making his way to his goalpost, and we will be kicking off very shortly. Hoyland will kick us off here. And we're underway at Old Trafford again. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace this time in the Premier League. And let's see how Crystal Palace get on. But mainly how Manchester United get on. Instantly, we're going to have to be looking at that midfield. We're going to have to keep an eye on that midfield. But we'll see how it goes. If Rashford passes, 3-1 win. I like that idea. But I'm going to go 2-0. And I think Rashford will have a good game. But we'll see. It could either go really well or really badly for Manchester United. Here we go, says Jeff. Rashford won't pass the ball. Oh, no, I've already read that. Amrabat first start. Is it his first start or is it... No, it's his first Premier League start. His first Premier League start. First Premier League start for Amrabat. Mason Mount. But yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how Amrabat, especially on the left back. I'm very happy. I'm as much as I would love to see him in midfield, I'm very happy with the versatility he has, and I'm excited to see how he performs. Excited to see how he performs. But we need to make sure that our forward passing is on point. If Rashford passes, we will win, sure. But if Rashford decides to not pass, this would be a tough match for us. Oh yeah. I think you meant a tough instead of though, but it's fine. Bruno, beautiful play from United. Pellistri tries to cut inside, a little bit weak on the ball there. Pellistri already, but Bruno getting Pellistri in early already. I like it. That's what Bruno will offer that Hannibal unfortunately doesn't offer. As much as Hannibal does offer a lot of pressing, the quality that Bruno possesses is just immense. So yeah. But as you can see, yeah, Mount already coming very short for the ball. Really like how he is. I really like his movement already, Mason Mount. But yeah, United just holding. I want to see high possession again, from Manchester United. I want to see 70% possession or in the 60s, but I want to see us control the ball and hold the ball. Oh, Varane's given the ball away to Crystal Palace very cheaply. Well done from Casemiro. Now here's Rashford. If he can find the pass, he goes by himself again. That's what Paul was talking about. That is what Paul was talking about. He runs by himself. He didn't actually try and find a ball. He didn't try and find the ball. I think he was looking for the run in and then making... I think as he signals to Hoyland there, I think he wanted Hoyland to make the inside run because there wasn't really passes open. Eze. Beautiful play from Eze. Now here's Amrabat. Ayew, beautiful ball in, and now here's Amrabat in his own box. Dribbling in his own box. Great composure from Amrabat, and we hold the ball. He's such a refreshing player to watch, Amrabat. He's just so calm and collected on the ball. It's like having an Anana outfield. And now Mason Mount on that left-hand side, and now he can run with it. He tries to feed in Hoyland. That's a pretty poor pass though, and probably wasn't going to work. Amrabat, good header. And Amrabat's still with the ball. He's seen a lot of the ball in these first few minutes. Manchester United must not be selfish. Or Rashford, I think you mean. But yeah. Definitely. Bruno. So as you can see, United game plan is to hold the ball up and try and play their game just like they did in the Carabao Cup, which I'm very happy about. If we can find that, we need to be playing in midfield a lot more because we do seem to guard wide and then just go back to our centre backs the whole time. Come on, boys. United. Yeah, but United just controlling the ball at the moment. They're not really doing much with it. Should up it at the moment. I'm not sure though. Now here's Lindelof. Good switch of play to Mount. Now Amrabat. Yeah, and Varane will probably go back. No, he doesn't. He finds Bruno. There we go. Bruno coming deep for the ball. Now Casemiro. He can find Mount in midfield. He doesn't. He tries to find the long ball to Rashford. Mount's found it to Rashford. Rashford, can you put the ball into Højlund? He tries to dribble it in. Again, very selfish from Rashford. But Mount wins it. Start putting the ball in, Rashford. I beg you, man. It's early stages, so Rashford can afford to be a little bit direct. You don't want a winger that's just putting the ball in. We want to see a little bit of creativity from. We want to see a little bit of his own magic from Rashford as well. But yeah, he's got to. If he can find the ball to Højlund, then that would be a lot better. Is Antony on the bench? He is not. He is not. He still needs to be back in training with the team. But I think he is in Old Trafford watching the game. I'm not sure though. I just love how cool and composed Amrabat is with the ball. Yes, 100%. He's probably our most composed player on the ball outfield. Rashford. Good switch out wide to Delot. Has a lot of... Oh, Delot, beautiful ball in. Almost finding Højlund. But good claim by Sam Johnson. I heard he's already trained with at Carrington. Possibly. I haven't seen any training pictures of him, so I'm not sure about that. But we'll see. Amrabat, when he went down, actually tried to sweep the ball with his own hand. Casemiro versus Eze. And Eze sent him to the ground, but he sent himself to the ground in the process. Amrabat, great ball. It's very risky ball, but it worked. Mason Mount. But it's this is beautiful football from United already. Amrabat tried to catch the ball. He did, to be fair. Early chance for Højlund. Not really. Didn't really get land to him. Oh, Varane. Oh, Bruno wins it, though. Bruno picks it up. Now he has Rashford on the left-hand side. Will dribble inside. Puts the ball in, but it gets the deflection. And it's very tame. And great tracking back from Mason Mount. But great start from Manchester United already, getting an early possession, 8 minutes in. Yeah, that chance for Højlund was almost, but it was just too close to. Amrabat seems to be handling the ball like with his hands, trying to at least so much. 88% possession for Manchester United in these first 10 minutes. It's what you like to see. Crystal Palace have only had 10 passes. Amrabat coming into midfield. A little bit, yeah. Oh, Amrabat, yeah. Actually, you can see Casemiro almost playing as the centre back, and then Lindelof on the left hand side. Mason Mount couldn't find it. Deflection off Mason Mount goes back to Crystal Palace. And now Crystal Palace will try and have a little bit of possession, but Sam Johnson boots it, and that should be United's ball again. Great play from United. And that's Amrabat again. Oh, the physicality of Amrabat. Little bit weak, and that's Casemiro. Good challenge, but he gets the foul because it was a little bit high. But he did get the ball, to be fair. Amrabat's got to be a little bit stronger, though. Yeah, Amrabat still will need to get used to the physicality of the Premier League. Seems to be struggling a little bit with the physicality. Very good on the ball, just the physicality might be a little bit shaky out there, you know. Casemiro. I think he's been booked. Casemiro's been booked for that challenge. I have no idea how he's been booked, but I don't know how he's been booked for that already. It's a yellow. What the hell? That's never a yellow. Casemiro has a yellow card. I think he looked like he got the ball, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Ball in from Crystal Palace. Amrabat gets clear. Now Crystal Palace still have it. Ball in. Oh my word! Flashed across goal. I think it was Guehi. It was Guehi with the header, but just wide. Crystal Palace should be converting from there. They're not going to have many opportunities, Crystal Palace, and that's when they need to take those opportunities. Guehi's got to put that on target. He's absolutely got to put that on target. Oh, brilliant ball over the top to Højlund. It's Højlund is in. Oh my goodness. Off the line from Crystal Palace. Brilliant from Højlund, and he tripped the goalkeeper, but it's off the line from Tyrell Mitchell. Oh my goodness, man. Højlund almost unlocking his United account in the Premier League. Rashford into Lindelof. Good physicality. Loses the ball though, and that will come back to Onana. It will come back to Amrabat. Almost for Højlund. Almost. Oh. United. What other Wolves? Wolves already within Wolves are beating Man City. I mean, we know that Man City will win the game anyways, but fair play Wolves. 0 shots and they've scored. They've got the opener because it's an own goal. We're gonna keep an eye on Arsenal versus Bournemouth though. That is a game I reckon worth keeping an eye on. Casemiro, wide ball to Mount, good touch, and Bruno sends it wide to Rashford. That's his good play. Rashford in the box. Oh, brilliant dribbling. Oh my word, sent all the Crystal Palace players. That's good. That is what we like to see from Rashford. And then another chance he can feed it to Højlund. But I'm not mad at that from Rashford. We don't need to see him. We don't want to take his best part out of his game. And that was brilliant dribbling from United. And it ended up being the Ward block. That was beautiful. Now here's going to be a Mason Mount corner. We did score from this in midweek. Potentially another one. Mason Mount in. Varane. Varane got the header. Won the header. But very wide. Very much wide. See, look, nobody will talk about that Rashford ball over to Højlund. That was beautiful ball from Rashford. Let's talk about that ball. And then it was Højlund with the touch was beautiful. It's just it's not a lot he can do, and it wasn't particularly off the line, but it was cleared. It wasn't, but it's the most Højlund could do because it was not much. He couldn't really get around the keeper with the ball in the air. Ah. Amrabat, good block of the ball. Ten Og on the touchline there. I beg Wolves, hold on. %86 possession in 15 minutes for Manchester United. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I want that to stay in the 80s until we get a goal. Delo into Varane, and now we play back to Onana. Onana wide ball to Mount. Rashford will win that. Now Mount and now Rashford. Couldn't get it past the defender. Casemiro. Crystal Palace will come away with it for a little bit. Oh, Casemiro been a massive menace to the Crystal Palace midfield, and we've capitalized on it. It's United's ball now. Palace just can't seem to hold the ball or get the ball. Bruno tried to feed the ball into Pellistri. It didn't work, but he still has it. Could put the ball in. No, he feeds it to Delo. Delo to Pellistri on the right-hand side. Ball in. Oh, great header out. Foul. That's a foul from Bruno Fernandes. First Premier League goal is coming for Højlund. Hopefully, man. We'll see, though. I'm just looking at this Neto goal for... I want to see this Neto goal for... Victor Osimhen has scored for Napoli again, by the way. Let's look at this Neto goal if it will come up. Oh, yeah, Højlund takes the shot. Sends it into Rosed. Quite a horrible shot, I'm not going to lie. Oh, my goodness. The first chance Wolves had, Neto tried to put the ball in, and it deflected off Ruben Diaz and into the goal. Rasmus Højlund trying, but he needs to sort out his accuracy a little bit. Bukayo Saka opens the scoring for Arsenal as well. Hit the plane. Hit the plane back to hit the plane on the way to Turkey, man. On the way to face Galatasaray. Rashford's just down here. We're just going to see how that... If he's injured badly. He's holding his head, which is not ideal. Man City down against Wolves. Yeah, I did. I have kept an eye on that. It was Ruben Dias own goal. Ruben Dias own goal. Now Danny Ward. Oh no, it's Joel Ward, isn't it? Rashford tried to get clear. Only as far as the touchline. Come on, boys. Ball over the top. That will go out. Onana's ball. Okay, we're 20 minutes in and we still have pretty much 80% possession. I am happy with this. I am happy with this. Now we just need to convert. We need to get some chances going. Oh, Varane. Varane. Very, very shaky there. But the players is not giving enough movement for midfield options. That's why we seem to be playing very sideways. Rashford tried to find a ball over to Højlund. Almost. Casemiro. Terrible ball. And we lose possession from it. Pellistri trying to come back, but Palace hold up the ball. And now Palace will try and keep the ball for a little bit longer than 2 seconds. Anderson. Now Ward back to Anderson. Yeah, now Crystal Palace will see, not specifically for the stat to keep and to get the stats up, but really just to get a feel of the ball. They still need to warm up pretty much. Pellistri, Delo, now we've won the ball back. And we'll play it back. As much as we have had possession, it's wasteful if we're using it at the back. Come on, we've got to be a little bit more productive with the ball at our feet. Lindelof. Yeah, Crystal Palace pressing up as far as to get us back to our goalkeeper, and Palace will come with the ball. That's the problem. Is we seem to find Varane and Lindelof are seeming to find no sorts of midfield options. We end up going back to Onana, and Onana keeps launching it back to Crystal Palace. However, Crystal Palace seem to keep giving it back to us. Varane and Lindelof need to sort out their passing there. Pellistri. Referee blows for a foul. Come on, boys. Let's get let's get the tempo up a little bit. It's just very slow tempo at the moment. United playing very boring football. Possession-based football, but boring football. All of the possession has been an hour and a half. Let's get the possession more in midfield. Mount, come closer to Amrabat so he can have the option. Now we see Lindelof here. Mason Mount going out wide. He does get the ball, and now let's see what he can do. He's on that left-hand side. Wide to Rashford. What can he do? Rashford tried to give the ball to Casemiro, but he just goes straight into a Palace player. Let's simplify our game a little bit, boys. Simplify our game a little bit. One-touch football. Stop going for the Hollywood passes. Amrabat. Bad ball. And now Crystal Palace will try and counter. Højlund needs to make himself a little bit more open. Mateta through on goal. Schlupp. The touch let him down, and United end up coming away with the ball. Now Delo. And we win the throw-in. That's good defending by Diego Delo. Although Mateta did mess up that chance for Crystal Palace there. I dropped my cap. Højlund. Come on, sort out. Højlund needs to sort out his passing a little bit. Ball in from Mitchell, out by Varane. Oh my goodness, Delos just fed the Palace player. Now Palace have an attack. Pellistri, beautiful tracking back. Again, Højlund seems to be trying to play with his back to goal too much. Try and get him behind a little bit more, man. He just seems to be holding up the ball in front of the player so much that we don't come away with the ball. Casemiro, that's sloppy. Ayew against Amrabat. And Amrabat commits the foul. And Palace seem to be trying to get back into the game. They have had a lot more possession, and United seem to be making a lot more mistakes in the last 5 minutes. Still 1-0 to Wolves. 1-0 to Newcastle versus Burnley. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. Luton have a goal. Oh, there's goals all around. Goals all around the Premier League at the moment. Oh my word! Oh my goodness, Joachim Anderson's just whacked it into the... Joachim has just whacked it into the top corner of United's net. And that's what happens when you don't take advantage of your possession, man. We've had the possession stats, but we've done nothing with it. We keep conceding from free kicks, man. Højlund tried to get clear. It's a finish that's unstoppable, to be fair. That finish is right in the top corner. But it's one, that's horrid defending by Manchester United, and two, it also comes back to the fact that United just haven't created or haven't taken their chances. Paul says, "What a goal!" Fair enough, man. Can't knock it. Can't knock it. And Onana will be furious with that. And it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. It just seems to be not United, man. Just can't seem to get a break now. Bruno Fernandes, wide ball to Rashford. That's lovely. Rashford in the box now. Cross is very overhead. Oh my word, Casemiro. Oh my word, that would have been goal of the season. That would have been goal of the season from Casemiro. Rashford, great work, but he just couldn't see the ball in the box, was not even in the box. And then Casemiro, very near. Very, very close. Casemiro, our top goal scorer for this season, almost getting another goal. Oh my word. There goes my 4-0. Laziness and stupidity reigns again. I think it just comes back to lack of intensity. We've controlled the game, completely dominated the game, just not really upping the intensity to actually go and get that goal. And you pay the price for that in the Premier League. But as much as I want to blame our defense for that, it's just a very good goal at the end of the day. Should be marking, but very good goal at the end of the day. Can't really knock it. So fair enough, Crystal Palace. But now we have to come back. Good play from Manchester United. Now Pellistri. Now it'll be United's ball. Now it'll be Crystal Palace's ball. Pellistri, bad work there. 4-1 still on, but still, what is going on? True. Good pressing. United just seem to be all over the place in terms of midfield. Bruno sends it to Amrabat. Not much you can do about it, really. Amrabat now to Rashford. United just need to sort out their movement. There seem to be no passes open. We haven't got the ball to Bruno, who is arguably our most creative player, and we've barely got the ball to him. Bruno to Mount already there. Now Rashford puts the ball into Højlund. Oh, Mount almost got his head to that. Eze out, and it'll go as far as the low. Schlupp trying to get back, but it only comes far as out as Bruno. Bruno, ball in into Rashford. Rashford, good control. He's in the box. Rashford to Casemiro. Bad ball in the box, man. That's where you need to sort out the passing. And Varane tidies up and gets it to Onana. And now Amrabat. Now let's launch the ball straight back upfield, man. I beg you, Lindelof, don't go back to Varane. Oh my goodness. And Varane goes back to Onana. Man, stop with the sideways backwards passing. It's the most predictable things ever. Oh my word. Mount, good pressing. Rashford, now Bruno. Bruno into Pellistri. Ah, Pellistri couldn't get there. Good defending by Crystal Palace, to be fair. Lack of creativity in the final third. Yep. The final third passes have not been good. The one from Casemiro in the box as well. Eze dribbling through our entire defense. And now Mateta, that will be Varane. Great getting back from Varane. And Varane's buzzing about that. Absolutely buzzing. But the fact that we're allowing Eze to just dribble through our entire defense is ridiculous. Once again. 1-0s all around in the Premier League as well. Come on, boys. "20 minutes in, 83% possession and 95% pass accuracy. Love that, but where's the goal?" Couldn't have put it in better words myself. That's going to be Manchester United's throw-in. Hannibal and Garnacho warming up. I don't expect him to be coming on, though. Onana should save that. It's in his area and the middle of the goal. No, that's completely wrong. I just looked at a Mark Goldbridge comment there, but that's completely wrong. It was top corner of the goal, and Onana can't save that. Come on, boys. Just Crystal Palace seem to be getting a hold of the game now. Zero mentality, these players. They've got to stop dropping their heads after we concede. Conceding first is not the end of the game. Man City will still go and win against Wolves. Liverpool have won pretty much every game, but they always concede first. Mount, great ball to Pellistri. The touch is lacking. Pellistri just seems to be a little bit of a weak link at the top there. As much as I want that right wing thing to work, it just seems to be like he just seems to be way too lightweight. He can't get past anybody. I haven't seen anything positive from him apart from the time when he has space and nobody's marking him. Højlund, good play. Now Rashford. Rashford cuts inside. Oh, Rashford almost finds a beautiful ball to Højlund. I like the idea. And it's a foul from Amrabat. United players seem to be getting a little bit agitated and annoyed. I think that Ten Hag just trying to get his players to calm down a little bit and sort themselves out. Manchester weather is back. Raining and pouring in Old Trafford there. Varane gets clear. Eric not looking happy at all. No, not at all. And should be happy with the stats, but realistically the play, as much as we have had the ball, we're not doing anything with the ball. We might as well not have the ball. It seems like the only reason we've had the ball is to stop Crystal Palace from doing something with the ball rather than us doing anything with the ball. Oh my word, Anderson almost got another shot over again, but it just didn't capitalize on anything. Now Delo over the top to Bruno. Out of all the places in the world for the ball to land, it lands again by the one Crystal Palace defender that there was. And now Rashford is down. I think it's a Rashford. Oh no, that's not Saw at all. Rashford, I don't know why he's gone down so much there. I mean, that he's gone down. It's a very soft foul there on his ankle. I don't think that's that painful. But I mean, I can't be. Maybe in slow motion it looked a little bit better. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that bad. But I don't know. I'm upset, but Anderson is in my FPL. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Typical order position, no in product. That's Manchester United in a nutshell. United all over the place. Rashford down again. And Emil's. Ooh. No, that's kind of pointless to know. Luton 2-0 against Everton. Looking like they could pick up their first points of the season. Oh my word. Or first, like, 3 points of the season. Great goal, to be fair. Bruno back and we're losing 1-0. I don't know how people are going to blame that on Bruno. If Hannibal was in here, it wouldn't have made a single difference. It's the fact that we've had all the possession, but we haven't got the ball to any of them. We've all the possession. I guarantee you that 60%, like 40% each has gone to Varane and Lindelof. Ibericha is in now. It's a Crystal Palace corner. Oh, good. Well worked by Crystal Palace. No end product though. Don't worry, he'll probably come back. I'm hoping so, but United seem to have a habit of dropping their heads when we go 1-0 down. So we'll see, but I want to be positive, but I don't know about it yet. Bruno. Only one touch passing at the moment from Bruno, which is, I don't know, I can't figure out whether that's a positive or a negative. I want him to actually be able to actually work with the ball, but he seems to be. That seems to be the style that Ten Hag wants to play, which is positive. The problem is Bruno's actually the one that's actually trying to make sure that they are playing the way Ten Hag wants to play. It's just our defense at the moment just doesn't want to actually get the ball forward. Oh, as I say that, Højlund gets the ball now. Pellistri, it comes out to Casemiro, Bruno, Delo now. Casemiro. Now Delo. And you'll probably give it to Bruno or Casemiro again. Now Delo. Bruno in the box. Corner to Manchester United. Bruno will take instead of Mount. Come on, boys. Ball in! Oh, my word. Casemiro almost gets the ball. I mean, Casemiro with a close chance and almost getting another goal for United. Casemiro, very, very, very a big threat from corners and from set pieces in general. For some reason, he seems to be our best header of the ball. Almost nearing half-time, yeah. Now Bruno into Højlund. Good skill. Bruno into Pellistri. Oh, if he got the touch. Oh, good play, but oh my word, so close. No balance at all. We're not using the right-hand side. It's all down the left, and we don't have full-back on that side. That overlaps. Bruno almost setting Pellistri free. The ball is just not very aware, Pellistri there. Rashford's giving the ball away cheaply. Now Casemiro is forced to commit the foul. Yeah. Come on, boys. Let's find an opener. Let's find a equalizer before halftime. Mason Mount, touch is lacking. Varane, now Will Hughes, and Palace carving us open a little bit. Yeah, Hughes. Just not playing as a team at the moment. Yeah, a lot of quality, but no threat. No threat. Pellistri should get that ball. He 100% should. This just seems to be a lack of experience there. It just seems to be so lightweight, Pellistri, at the moment. Doesn't look like a confident winger. All our passes are too predictable. Or good. I was gonna say good ball from Amrabat, but it's just overhits a little bit. But it comes back to Varane. Amrabat over to Pellistri. Pellistri trying to find his way in. Bruno. Man, we're trying to play too close quarters, and it's just not working. 3 minutes out from half time, yeah. Oh my word, Casemiro, what is that even? Højlund's movement as well doesn't seem to be helping the team at the moment. Just can't find behind the ball runs, and that doesn't help us. Now Pellistri could have sent it down to Delo. He doesn't. Now Casemiro. What is that, Casemiro, man? So I mean, I could have told you that he could have done that. That he would have done that. But one, it's predictable, and two, it's never gonna work because their players are tall. Oh, Højlund almost got in. Crystal Palace is making a little bit of a mess of it at the back. Hitting the balls into their own players. Mason Mount cuts inside. Now Casemiro had space. Now Rashford. Bruno. Now Amrabat. Bruno. Amrabat. Rashford. Bruno almost, but Rashford. Oh, Amrabat keeps committing the foul, man. But I'm pretty sure IU just keeps going down every single time he feels a nudge. Yeah, Amrabat's just got to compose himself a little bit. Dude, we just playing a little bit too much into Crystal Palace's hands. 2-0 to Arsenal. Martin Odegaard with the penalty. Oh, great touch, Mount. And then the ball is so lacking. Oh my word, Casemiro, be aware of your surroundings. It's just, everything is just sloppy with United now. Amrabat, good switch of play. To Delo. Oh my word. Great challenge, Gay. Almost found Højlund. Bruno, now Delo. Brilliant play. Delo, ball in again. Positive from Delo, I like it. And now Mount's headed it into the... No, it's not been Mount's game at the so far. Oh my word! How is there 3 Manchester United players around him and they can't find a way to block that there. Oh my word! Everton have pulled on back against Luton, by the way. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Amrabat, wide ball to Rashford, never finding Rashford. Mount needs to sort out his passing. Good ball to Casemiro, to be fair. It's the ricochets are all going Crystal Palace's way at the moment. Eze's bossing the midfield at the moment. Willis says, "Come on, Reds." I'm hoping that United will fix themselves up a little bit more, man. One minute before halftime, yeah. Never foul. And it's a foul on Rashford there. Foul on Rashford. Ugh. Foul on Joel. Foul for Joel Ward, like yellow card. We need Hannibal and Garnacho for the second half. Bruno and Rashford should come off. I just think we haven't got Bruno on the ball. I don't know. I think it's purely. Call me stupid. Call me favoritism. Say I have favoritism, but I think it's down to the defense not making the transition to midfield well enough. It's literally just been sideways to themselves and backwards to Onana, and then Onana launches it. What's the first half, says Ndaya. Seth Ndaya. And that's half time. Half time. Manchester United, good first 20 minutes. How much times have we said that this season? But we don't get the cutting edge, and United are trail behind at half time. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. United need to start sharpening their edge so that they can actually score. But the defense has been shocking as well. But yeah, that is how we are looking. So, half-time, yeah. And massive work to do in the second half. Let's just look at the stats and then we'll see what people are saying on Twitter. Because, that was appalling. Get your thoughts on the first half as well. That was shocking. Shocking. It's flipping shocking. Okay, let's look at that. So, if you guys are interested as well in other score lines, so obviously United 1-0 Palace, Newcastle are beating Burnley 1-0. Wolves are beating City 1-0. Sheffield United losing to West Ham 2-0. Everton trailing 2-1 to Luton. And Arsenal comfortably ahead against Bournemouth. Now that is what we should be doing against Crystal Palace. What Arsenal are doing to Bournemouth is what we should be doing to Crystal Palace. But we just can't seem to figure out what we're trying to do here. We can't play like this against Galatasaray. I agree. I don't think we can play like this against any team. If we don't sort ourselves out, in the second half, this is just gonna short-live our confidence to get our momentum back up. It's just gonna this should be where a run of games where we should get our run of games and we should get 3 points and 3 points and 3 points all the entire time. Let me know any changes you would make in the second half as well. Let's also think. What changes does Man United need in the second half? So yeah, I would probably say, as much as I want to believe that it's the defense that's letting us down in the transition, I'd maybe take off Rashford for Garnacho, and I would take off Pellistri. I think I would take off Rashford for Pellistri. Take off Rashford and Pellistri and bring Martial and what's his name? And Garnacho. And then maybe Mount off and bring on Evans and then put Amrabat in midfield. That's what I would do. But yeah, it's just our midfield three just can't seem to gel properly. Mason Mount can't seem to work with Bruno, man. Rashford goes missing too easily in games, man. The amount of times I've forgotten he's playing. I just wanna... No. Okay, let's see what people are saying. So Rashford is playing so poorly. Get Garnacho on immediately. We need his creativity. I would still say the same if Rashford wasn't my favorite player. I would still say the same if Marcus Rashford was not my favorite player. Oh, so they're saying. I'm just trying to see. My word. City have had 12 shots and 69% possession and still trail. How far do you think we'll get in the Champions League? It's so hard to predict now. I would have predicted like quarterfinals going off the beginning of the season, but literally going off what we've seen so far, I'll be surprised if we make it in. I'll be surprised if we don't get battered in the round of 16. I think we should make it out of our group stage, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't make it out. But I think we will. And depending on who we get in the round of 16, I think we could be sent out early in that. I think right now the Carabao Cup is the only thing keeping us hopeful. The heir to Messi's throne at Barcelona is scoring a consolation goal in a 6-1 loss to Aston Villa. Yeah, so that is what... let's just look at the stats quickly. So, 7 shots, to Crystal Palace's 4. One shot on target for each side. 73% possession is what we have, and we are still yet to do anything with it. 400 passes compared to Aston Villa's 130, 140. Just not being clinical with the ball at our feet, man. Not being clinical with the ball at our feet, and as we stand, we would be sitting in 10th. Still on 9 points from 7 games. That is dreadful. I mean, 4 losses already if we lose today. That is appalling. Liverpool still yet to lose in the Premier League. Arsenal still yet to lose in the Premier League. City, if they lose today, will lose in the Premier League, but still yet to lose. It's just not good. It's just not United season, is it? It's just really not United season. I really don't know what game you're watching again, because Marcus Rashford was arguably our best player on the pitch. It's not that Rashford's been bad, it's the fact that he might be ruining our actual style of play. And that he might be holding us back. But I don't think Pellistri has been any better. And I think our defense, in the transition between our defense to our midfield has just not been good enough. It's just not been good enough, man. It's just not been good enough. I don't know what more to say. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you would change, what changes you would make. But I really just, that's the only thing I can really see. If you saw in that game, it really was just Lindelof to Varane, to Lindelof to Varane to Onana, and it was just that trio. We got that trio more than we got. Delo, I think, has been one of our most positive players. I think Delo's been one of our most positive players. I'm just going to... So I will change this to if you guys give me a second, I will sort that, and then yes, I'm just changing the background quickly. So I need to quickly I need to go fill up my water, so I'm just gonna quickly make something saying otherwise, people will just instantly leave and then be like, "Oh, where did he go?" Yeah, we'll be back for the second half. We just need to. Okay. Getting water. Back in 2 minutes, and then we'll change that. We'll change that. No, that looks disgusting. We'll change it to that. Why not? There we go. And then we'll just put this over here because, you know, people are impatient. Okay, I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. And just like that, we're back. Yeah, let's sort this out. Let's just quickly take this off. Okay, so yeah, we are back. I've got my water, and we are back. We're ready for the second half, apart from the fact that the players aren't out yet. But Yeah, hopefully a better display in the second half. Let's just change the background because I think it needs to be a little bit more of a contrast, guys. But yeah, I know you got your thoughts in the chat, but genuinely, what changes would you make? Because I'm very curious to see if there is anything that we can do, or if it's just a personnel problem at the moment. Yeah, whether it might just be that. It might just be that. So yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Casemiro. For Manchester United. You love to see it. So we're gonna have that as the background. Um, maybe not. Wait, let's just look at this. Maybe me not past round of 16. Um, yeah, past round of 16 might be tough to get through. Um, but yeah, that is what we're looking like. Let's just keep an eye. If I want to do that. I want to say, if I put the volume a little bit lower, and I put that over like that. Let me know how the volume is now. Or let me know how the volume is. Every day I wake up and thank goodness that Manchester United and Chelsea exist as a Liverpool fan. Yeah, it's not looking good for us at the moment. Chelsea watching their relegation rivals, Wolves and Crystal Palace winning against Man City and Manchester United. Oh my goodness. Only Marshall can save us. Get him on now. I'm actually seeing people saying Onana should save that. That's crazy. I don't think the fact that if people are saying Onana should save that goal is just ridiculous. I have no idea how we should save that. A moment of silence to everyone who sold or benched Saka in the FPL because they thought he was injured. Yeah, I didn't do that because I'm not stupid. Although I do have Rashford in our team, so maybe I'm stupid. Neymar's missed a penalty. Oh my word. But yeah, that is what it's looking like in the first half, man. It's what it's looking like in the first half. I would take off Pellistri and bring on Martial, man. I would. But Højlund and Rashford just doesn't seem to be working at the moment, so I don't know. I really don't know. It's gonna be up to Ten Hag, and hopefully Ten Hag will have a better idea of what to do than me, because I am lost. I'm completely lost. Players coming out for the second half now. Oh my word. Come on, please play some more energetic football so that I have stuff to talk about to make the stream a little bit less boring. Because I have had nothing to talk about except for United being poor. That just seems to be a regular thing though. Come on, boys. United, man, start to deliver for your fans. They come out and support you so much. Start playing for the badge, man. Start playing for the badge. You really need to see that. This is to the start of the season. We will see where United starts at the end of the season. We'll see. I seem to be eating on a lot of these watch-alongs now. But it's because I'm hungry, man. Okay, wait. Okay. Crystal Palace will get us started for the second half. And we're on the way. Let's get that halftime nonsense off our screen now. Okay. So, halftime, a second half now. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, I do need to probably get the second half then up. It's not full time. Don't be alarmed. There, second time. It's also not second time. Oh goodness, it's a shambles, yeah. It's a shambles behind the scenes. But yeah, come on United. Let's sort this out. Casemiro tries to send the ball over to Højlund, doesn't work. Højlund needs to work on his movement, man. He really needs to work on his movement. I'm going to move the mic away while I chew. Because it must be annoying. Højlund, good skill. Now, chasing down that right hand side. Good hold up play. Gives it to Casemiro. Great nutmeg. Now Amrabat. Now Mount. No changes, by the way, for the second half. I forgot to mention that. Rashford. Oh, good ball to Mount. Mount's ball in to nobody. But it's positive already from Manchester United. But please, I beg you. An early goal is what we need. An early goal is what we need. Amrabat to Rashford. We need Rashford to be explosive. We don't need creative Rashford at the moment. We need explosive Rashford. Oh, Rashford's gone down. There's Bruno. Rashford's gone down. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. I think it was the foul off the ball from Rashford. On Rashford. But we need to get we want explosive Rashford a little bit more. Because he is a game changer. But as well as I want to see Garnacho 60 minutes into the game if the scoreline hasn't changed. Amrabat over the top to Delo, doesn't work. Now Schlupp is on the ball. And he's got space. And he's just sent it straight back to Onana. Don't know what that was. Pulisic and Rashford should come off Hannibal. I've read that. Rashford holds the ball way too long. I mean, also you see that he doesn't have a lot of balls on. I'm not gonna lie. And when he did pass. The one for Mount did work. There's nothing from it. Pellistri tries to put the ball in, gets blocked. Everything that we currently put in seems to either get lost in a 50-50 or gets blocked. Delo now tries to put the ball in, gets blocked. What did I say? Okay, Bruno seems to be on corners more now. Although Mount is ready for the ball though. Bruno ball in. Casemiro tries to win it, doesn't. Amrabat to Rashford. Now Rashford will probably send it back to Amrabat, but I'm not sure. Holds onto the ball a little bit too long. And Amrabat back. The Old Trafford crowd getting a little bit agitated at Rashford. Now Onana, very high. Casemiro. There's no midfield options when you go down the wing. It's like when we play down the wing, we only play down the wing, and it leaves us for dead in the midfield. But when we play in the midfield, then we have no wing. United need to find the balance, man. We really need to find the balance. Pellistri. Good dribbling. Bad ball. No point in doing all of that just to give away the position again. Casemiro to Pellistri. Gets bodied off the ball. It's just way too lightweight, Pellistri. Way too lightweight. I don't think he's I don't think he can. I don't think he's physical enough for the Premier League. I'm not gonna lie. He's not physical enough for the Premier League. Rashford, bad ball, and now Crystal Palace will counter attack. And this is where Crystal Palace do a much better job than Manchester United. They actually seem to find ways of breaking United open. Eze. Now Ayew. And he takes on Bruno, and it's a great. And United have won the goal kick. Brilliant defending by Bruno. What you love to see, man. My bad. I meant United might make it past the round of 16. Fair enough. Victoria, good to see you in the chat. I've been at work. How bad have we been? No problem, by the way. And on United, let's just say it's not Carabao Cup football. It's been, we were good again first 25 minutes, but we bottled it. We bottled it since then. I mean, we just haven't created enough, and we haven't been good in the final third. The goal, to be fair, from Crystal Palace wasn't. It was just unstoppable, but it was poor defending a little bit by us. But since then, our heads have dropped, unfortunately. Classic United. Bruno tries to put the ball into Højlund. Can't feed our strikers, man. Is that a Højlund problem though? Is that Højlund not making enough movement? I'm not sure. It might be. Now Pellistri needs to come off for United, man. He's damaging our play at the moment. Oh, Amrabat sends it out of play. We just can't seem to pass to our players. Carabao Cup is our level then. It seems to be at the moment. We seem to turn to prime Barcelona in the Carabao Cup, and then we turn into Manchester United when we're in other competitions. I don't know. It's just, come on. Mason Mount, good turn. Ah, man. And then just loses the ball. It's just Palace wanted more, man. How many times have we said that? The other team wanted more. Mason Mount, good turn. And that's the talents that Crystal Palace made is what we should be making on Eze, but we just don't seem to want the ball that much. That's not Mount's fault, but it's the fact that we don't do the same for our defense. Varane. Casemiro over to Rashford in the box. Now Mason Mount into Rashford. Rashford, oh, it was the shot that Højlund tried to turn into a chance. Didn't work. Oh, Varane! And Casemiro went for the bicycle. But it was not very on target. I'll say that much. I'm stress eating because of United's state right now. Come on. Show me some good football, man. I don't want to rely on having to watch Liverpool versus Spurs to watch good football, man. I want to see it now. I want to keep an eye on the City game because if Wolves can get a result there, that is massive. Boring FC, says Paul. Hits it nail on the head. Couldn't have hit it any better. Oh my word. Pellistri got the foul, but again, way too lightweight, and he's just losing the ball way too much. No, Facundo's got to come off. Bruno, ball in. Oh, almost found Højlund. Oh, goodness. It was, Anderson, good clearance. I don't know if, will we get that corner, or will it be ruled out because of offside? I don't know if we'll get it. I don't think we will, though. That's a goal kick. Delo's been arguably our most impressive player. Pellistri, good. Oh, great pressing. Now Højlund into Pellistri. Oh, my word. This is beautiful play. Højlund now. Bruno takes a wild shot. Gets blocked. That was our best player of the game. That was 100% our best player of the game. Rashford. Good ball into Højlund. Højlund can't do much with it. Bruno shoots. Oh, my word. Oh my word. Sam Johnson stopped the worldie from Bruno. I need to get some water here. Apologies if I keep doing that on stream. I'm a little bit sick. But Bruno, ball in. Ah, no. Delo, ball back in. Lindelof tries to win it. And it's another United corner. Come on, we've got some momentum. We've got the crowd behind us. Bruno plays it to Rashford. Rashford back to Bruno. In. Højlund! Oh my word. Sam Johnson, get out. Get out of the flipping goal. Man, come on. This is lovely football from United. Oh my word. You've just stopped Højlund getting his first goal as well. Pelistri to the byline. He's won another corner. Come on, boys. We've got movement. We've got movement. Now I'm alive. Now I'm alive. Good save there. Or maybe back pass FC. I like it, but come on. Mount will put the ball in. Come on, Mason. Come on, Mason. Mason, ball in. Out by Sam Johnson. Pelistri will go up for it. He probably won't win it. And Palace will get clear. Only as far as Bruno, though. Bruno gets to Onana, who is playing high. And now we'll get it back to Bruno. Bruno, send it long to Casemiro. No, he tries to go over the top to Højlund. Doesn't work. Oh, Mount. Mount tried to come away with the ball. Didn't work. No, never a foul. Never a foul. Bruno kept in play, but only as far as the Crystal Palace man. And that's United's throw. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. This spell from Manchester United has got to be capitalized on. We cannot have our best spell of the game and not do anything with it, not get the goal. Delo. Now Casemiro. Bruno to Rashford. Oh! Rashford appeals handball. Rashford wants a penalty. It's been given as a corner kick, but it's Rashford appeals for penalty. And this will be checked by VAR. I beg you, please. Rashford made a big case there. Oh, that is a handball, man. He doesn't look at it, but he literally handballs it. That's a tough decision. I think VAR's given it no penalty. Again, another game where United get robbed. Now Crystal Palace tried and counter, but it's only as far as Rashford. Garnacho's coming on. Handball is not looking at it at all. Yeah, fair. But you just know if that was a United play, that would have been given. But I think that was a handball. Oh my word! That Bruno goal, that Bruno shot though. Alejandro Garnacho is coming on. I don't know for who though. Was it for Rashford or Pelistri? Pelistri. I'm happy with that substitution, to be fair. Garnacho for Pelistri. Garnacho's going to go right-hand side. And then Pelistri will come off. Come on, boys. Wolves 1-1 with Man City. Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. And they'll go into win it now. They'll go on to win it. Celebrating it was fun while it lasted. Arsenal 3-0 as well. Kai Havertz penalty. I think that was planned. Arsenal were already beating Bournemouth, and they gave it to him because they might as well. Bruno tried to put the ball in for Højlund. Garnacho, good shot. Straight into the palms of the keeper. But Kai Havertz did just take the penalty to score. How is that not a handball though? It's just so stupid. Who do you think is going to come on? Is going to come off, Rashford or Pellistri? Well, we'd seen it is Pellistri, but I would have predicted Pellistri anyways because one, he's been bad, but also Ten Hag just seems to never take Rashford off. I don't know what happened to being hard on players for bad performances, but... Oh, Lindelof. Oh, my word. Oh, now Hughes. Oh, great stop, Onana. And that's a foul on Bruno. Oh, my word. But Will Hughes. Brilliant stop, Onana. He seems to make these unorthodox saves, Onana. Like, very weird. Good block, Varane, and now it's a corner for Crystal Palace. Lindelof, very weak on the ball there. Good stop from Onana, though. Good stop, good stop. Come on, boys. Find your momentum again. Oh, my word, I've just seen the backside of Harry Maguire. What? Why would you pan to that? Oh, my word. Header from Schlupp. Oh, my word. That was closer than people made out. Alejandro Garnacho. So the ball travels 30 yards and hits the defender on the hand, and it's not a penalty. VAR isn't fit for its purpose. It's just there to back the ref on the pitch to follow the rules. To not follow the rules. So I think Alvarez scored from a free kick. Oh, ball in! Oh! Great play by Anderson. Now he has Bruno. Over the top. Oh, I thought it was going to reach Garnacho. Alvarez's ball confirmed was a free kick. Mason Mount. Bruno. Ah, man, Bruno. Defense by Bruno. Come on, boys, man. The scoreline is shocking. Garnacho. Now Amrabat. And he'll play it back to Delo. Come on, boys. Rashford. No, Varane. Come on, boys, man. Let's sort this out. Yeah, United. They make it so hard to support this club, man. The passing is so messy. It's so messy, but we need to... Come on, Garnacho's got so much space. He's calling for it. Delo. Oh, almost found Rashford, but didn't. Amrabat, good ball to Garnacho. There we go. Garnacho, come, let's run at the defense. There we go. Runs at the defense, gets around. Oh, good clearance by Sam Johnson. Only as far as Amrabat shoots. Oh my word, it's tip of the post. Oh my word, and Hoyland's apparently fouled Sam Johnson. I think Amrabat hit the post though. Amrabat hit the top of the post. I miss Juan Mata in this situation like this. He gives us a lot of creativity in the penalty box. I don't disagree. Oh my word! 2-1 Wolves! 2-1 Wolves! 2-1 to Wolverhampton. I repeat, 2-1 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oh my goodness, City in the mud. In the mud. City in the mud. No, 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 no. Yeah, City in the mud. In the mud. City in the mud. Come on, I beg you. Good ball from Rashford to Bruno. Offside from Bruno. Oh my word. 2-1 to Wolves. Come on. Come on, Wolverhampton. I would also like Everton to... I just don't want Luton to get... I don't want Luton to get points this season. I don't know why. But, I don't know. I'd like to see a Donny cameo come on. Maybe Bruno... Bruno's not coming off. Bruno and Rashford are staying on the entire time. I guarantee you that. Good defending by Bruno, to be fair. Now Garnacho. Running at the defense. There we go. Twisting and turning. Bruno. Oh, man. I hope Newcastle win the Premier League this season. Not going to lie. I mean, it might be a little bit late. I don't know. Oh, it might be a little bit early to say it's too late, but I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't mind Newcastle over everybody else. Delo in. Oh, Mount. Mount, you've got to score that. I know you're not a striker, but you've got to score that. That's crucial. Delo, again, so positive. Has to score that, Mount. Has to score that, Mount. United in the mud, in the mud, United in the mud. Mount has got it. Where do you put the blame for this? For me, it's creativity. There just isn't any. Come on, Delo has been by far the most, in my opinion, by far our best player. Maybe Amrabat, but I think Delo's been our most positive player. I reckon Amrabat will get it, though, because of the fact that he's a new signing. Højlund to Garnacho. Tries to get around the player. Can't find his way around the player, but it's our corner. Oh my word, ref. Ref, oh my word. Oh my word, this ref is going to be the end of me, man. My word, that's ridiculous. Højlund. I swear every single time Højlund gets the ball, it's always with a defender stuck to his back. Foul on Casemiro. 20 minutes for Manchester United, yeah. 20 minutes. Oh my goodness, what is going on with City? What is going on with United? Just what is going on with Manchester, man? What is going on with Manchester? At least this isn't at Manchester. How the heck is that not a... I was just looking at that handball again. Let's just look at the... I just want to see... So... Yeah, Wolves did take the lead against City, and the goal was good as well. Mount. Garnacho. Oh, tries to feed it to Mount. Oh, great win, Mason. Now Garnacho. Left-hand side. There we go. There we go. Oh! Oh, my word. The deflection of the defender so close to the goal. How close are United going to get, man? This is just going to be... This is going to turn into 2-0 Palace, isn't it? Come on, boys. Ball in from Bruno. Into Mount. Mount shoots. Oh, blocked. Oh, my word. Varane. Come on, man. Oh my goodness, that shot from Garnacho flashes it across goal. And the deflection of the... oh my word, it was Mitchell that almost hit it straight in. Eze now for Crystal Palace. Takes a shot. It's quite wide. Come on, boys. It's so close. My word. Come on, boys, man. Garnacho's been positive, though, since coming on. Amrabat tries to feed it over the top to Højlund. Our ball. There we go. Come on, man. Casemiro feeds it to Mount. Now I can give it to Garnacho. Garnacho, ball in. Oh, it's a terrible one. Oh, Delo. Oh, the touch. The touch was lacking and Mitchell got there. And now our corner. Come on, boys, please. We've been so good in the last 10 minutes. Okay, Bruno in. Mason Mount. Dribbling in the box. Ah, foul. And it's high as well. And it's a yellow card for Mount. Yellow card for Mount. Just couldn't seem to get past. Couldn't get the ball to get close to him. That's a bad challenge. Martial and Ericsson coming on. I think it'll be for Hoyland as well. Mason Mount will be coming off. And Rashford coming off. Now, I'm not saying that because of the fact... I'm literally only a little bit celebrating that because of the fact that Rashford never gets taken off. So I'm very happy that Ten Hag has actually decided to take off a player that he never really takes off. He's learned from his mistake. Martial is going to play on that left-hand side. Or he'll probably play on the right-hand side now that I think about it. Martial will play there and Garnacho will play on the left-hand side. I'm happy that Ten Hag kept Hoyland on because he knows that we need a goal. He knows we need a goal. Come on, boys. Oh, goodness. Amrabat is down now. Man, you and City losing at the same time. That's crazy. You be quiet, Donny. I swear, man. United just make my life so much harder as a... make my life so much harder because I have to defend them constantly. Ole, 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 ole. Oh my word, Amrabat. Amrabat, man. What is Amrabat doing? Yellow card. I think it's because he handballed it. He got put on the floor and then handball and then took the ball away with his hand. Why is he... He seems to have a habit of doing that. Just takes the ball away with his hand. Honestly, life as a United fan is horrific, this ref, man. It's dreadful, man. Constantly having to make excuses, constantly having to back a crap team, and gassing up 3-0 wins in the Carabao Cup. Anderson wins the header, just over the bar, though. Come on, boys. This ref needs investigating. Oh my word. Why do we keep giving it back to Crystal Palace? There we go, Casemiro. And it goes back to Crystal Palace. And that's a foul. Why do we keep going in behind players? This ref is disgraceful. This ref is purely is just so disgraceful, man. Are we playing a 4-4-2? Yeah, I think so, Paul. Could be. At this point, I think if we don't go and win this game, then or if we don't go and score, at least just boot the ball into the ref's face, at least, please. Hoyland, good touch. There we go. Come on, boys. Now Garnacho gets tripped over by Anthony Martial a little bit. Martial back to Garnacho. Now Bruno. Oh my goodness, man. Come on, boys. I beg you, find that goal. Garnacho. Martial. Into Garnacho. Shoots into a defender. Amrabat. Delo's got no support on that right hand side. Delo now into Ericsson. Amrabat. Good skill by Bruno onto Garnacho. Come on, man. This team. Amrabat over the top to Martial. And Bruno into Casemiro. Oh, my word. Casemiro again. Bruno out by Mitchell. Oh, my word. And Crystal Palace get clear. Oh, my word. Crystal Palace, man. Jammy twats. Sack Erik ten Hag, embarrassing. All the players should get out. Disagree, but I don't know what's happening with United now. Martial. Casemiro, good touch. Ericsson not expecting it at all. Varane. What is Varane doing, man? Oh my word! Even if we do get a goal and we get a draw, that's still a terrible result. Martial, oh, bad ball to Garnacho. Man, this defense has let us down though. This defense is not because of their defending, because of their transitional play to our midfield. And our attack as well. Casemiro, good skill. In the box. Oh. Why is Hoyland never in the position where we cross the ball? Hoyland's always too far close to the keeper. Ball over the top to Garnacho. Hoyland. Oh, big Hoyland, man. Appeals a penalty, but... Man, what is he doing? Bruno. To Martial, edge of the box. Casemiro. Garnacho, Casemiro. Oh. No, it's just not United's day today, unfortunately. No. Hoyland turns and slips. Sack Glazers and John Gill instead. That's exactly... We need to... First, we get rid of the owners, and then I'm fine if you get rid of Ten Hag. I don't care. But make sure that there's a good structure of the team first. Maguire. What is Maguire going to do for coming... when he's coming on? What is he going to do? Bring Van der Beek on. Eric ten Hag going to put Aaron Maguire at striker again. Amrabat. Into Bruno. And the ball's gone out, man. Same old United, man. Maguire's coming on for Varane. And Lindelof coming on for Van de Beek. I don't know who Van de Beek's come on for. Come on, man. I don't know who's Van de Beek's come on for. Is it for Lindelof? I think Lindelof coming off. So both centre-backs coming off. And for a centre-back and a defender. So Amrabat, I imagine, will go like this. And then we'll put Donny at left back. I have no idea what's going to happen. Casemiro, ball over the top to Højlund. Gets through, to be fair. Now Bruno. Ball back to Casemiro. Ball in. Oh, my word. It's gone straight across goal. Same situation as Chelsea. We concede, heads down. Exactly. Zero. The mentality of these players are just so weak. They have no toughness in them at all. As soon as we concede, it's game over. And also, we're toothless attacking-wise. Foul on Jordan Ayew, that's probably going to be... I mean, we're going to have a lot of added time, I imagine. Maguire up front, that's what we've become, lol. 689 passes equals 4 shots on target. Crazy. So hard being a United fan. It's just gonna be it's gonna be a tough weekend as a United fan, man. Watch Liverpool going back to Spurs now. The only positive is City losing to Wolves. Ayew, it's into the side netting. 4 minutes. Why is it when United needs some time, then we get 4 minutes? But the entire season, there's been barely any added time to look at. Oh my word! Don't even dare try and think about it with Harry Maguire. This is ridiculous. Well done, Maguire. Amrabat. Højlund. Good skill. And he'll run. Good. This is beautiful from Højlund. Now to Delo. Put the ball in, I beg. Puts the ball in. Oh my word. Garnacho! Oh, how? How? Oh my word. They're going to look at a potential penalty. Potential penalty. Look at Garnacho. Volleyed it. No, it's no chance. His hand is literally on his body. Never a penalty. Out by Crystal Palace. Martial will claim. Please. Casemiro. What are you doing? They will in 10 years from now, lol. I wish Glazers would sell the club. They will in 10 years from now. It's just been a tough time as a United fan, man. And Palace come away with the ball. Well done. Now Bruno into Martial. Keep attacking. Garnacho. Now Delo. Ericsson. Martial. Bruno, good ball to Amrabat. Ball in, but it's very easily cleared. Out as far as Onana. Launch forward to Maguire. Now Casemiro. Casemiro's been so... Why is Casemiro so lackluster? One minute added. The best we can get is a draw here. It'll come out to Maguire on the left-hand side. Oh my goodness. Harry Maguire has just hit it into Alejandro. Maguire's just hit it into Maguire. I mean, he's just hit it into Garnacho. I think Amrabat's touched the ball with his hands more than Onana has. That's going to be full time, probably. Bruno. Maguire. Sends it up. And it's out. Bruno. Oh my goodness. That's full time. Ridiculous. Ridiculous from Manchester United. So appalling. Oh my word. This has been dreadful. A dreadful start to the season from Manchester United. And it'll just be come back stronger FC. Exactly as Paul says. Come back stronger FC. Apology FC. It's just going to be, oh, we should fight for the badge more. We will give 100% for everything. Give it on the pitch, man. Unlucky FC. Wasn't our day-to-day FC. We go again, FC. It's just ridiculous, man. We're not going to do player ratings today. We're going to end it there because I just can't be bothered to dwell on this result even more. You guys can put the player ratings in the chat, but I just can't be bothered, man. United are a sham, man. United are a proper sham. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And Arsenal has also made it 4-0 against Bournemouth. That's what we should have been doing against Crystal Palace, but we didn't. Ridiculous. Anyways, we're going to end stream because I need to go, and also I just hopefully something else can cheer up your weekend's Reds, because it certainly won't be Manchester United themselves. Hopefully Tottenham can get a result or something. I don't know. Another Chelsea loss or something tomorrow. I don't know. Enjoy your weekends, and I'll see you guys against Galatasaray on Tuesday. And hopefully we can somehow get 3 points then as well. But we'll see. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.